like every week. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Today we are here with Troy Clogg, local entrepreneur, philanthropist, and I don't think there's anything this guy isn't involved in. Troy, how you doing?
I'm great, Nick. How are you?
Wonderful. Jake?
I'm great. I mean, I'm so excited for this one because there's so many things we can talk about. So first of all, Troy, who are you? How did you get started? Let's just figure out who you are, and then we'll go on to see where the conversation takes us.
Fair enough. Well, first of all, I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Love
Life
it.
is beautiful.
Love it.
Troy Clogg, mostly I guess known as Troy Clogg Landscape Associates, but I'm the kid who was banging on doors in Farmington Hills looking for, hey, can I cut your grass for $5? That grew to 400 and some odd homes in 4 square miles by the time I was 19. And from there, that company grew. Now we do everything in the landscape world, in irrigation and FERT and design, build, and pools and fire and water and
If it's outside, this guy's involved with it.
and a bunch of snow. Yeah, along the way, a tree company, so we service any possible tree work, trimming, spraying, deep rooting. So anything outside, really, Nick, is a great way of putting it. So that's the business model. Where we're sitting now is a supply yard. 14 years ago,
Okay.
we started that, all based around philanthropy, all based around selling pink salt to the world. Nobody likes salt in the snow business. So taking a bad thing, turning it into a good thing, 15 cents of every unit sold, whether it's a small jug, whether it's a 50-pound bag, anything is 15 cents feeds the charity. The charity is called Hot Pink Helpers, which is super exciting. We're now pushing, I think last month we gave away almost $100,000 to local families, about $5,000 at a time. It's, and there's a whole team. There's a board of members, or a board of helpers in the world of the charity. There's 60 or 70 volunteers at any time that are finding families and serving families. Every financial gift comes with a prayer and a hand delivery. Other opportunities come from that, like my porch is broken, my roof is leaking. You really meet some people that are, it's phenomenal. It's 2025 in Southeast Michigan, the world's pretty good, but you meet some people that the world doesn't help. Or they run out of money, they're single moms frequently, or just don't have family support. And once they stop working, somebody's coming to take the house, somebody's coming to take the car. And now those are the people that we serve. So that's the philanthropy side and growing. There's a million other things I like to do, but that's kind of that's the Troy Clogg business story. The more important part is the family.
Yeah.
So 5 kids and 4 grandchildren, and just trying to be a leader and a mentor to them.
I love that. So Nick and I talked, and he's like, I got a guy we got to sit down and talk with. As we're entering the winter season, he really says, I'd like to talk about the pink salt and everything that goes along with it. So let's focus on that for a second. And how long ago has this been going on? When did the pink salt start, and why did it start?
Fair enough. So the pink salt started at the darkest time in my life. I don't really want to go into deep, but get divorced, lose all your money, turn your face up to God and go, why am I here? Because it wasn't to make a bunch of money. Right. That all went away.
Damn divorces.
Right? And we were just talking before we went on camera, and I'm 40-ish at the time, 39, and I'm like, I'm going to go rebuild my worldly life and make money again and do stuff, but not like I did from 20 to 40. So
it's the grind period.
So it was really that. It was really that time in life where the message came to me, you need to do it for the world. So that was where it was created, I need to throw salt anyhow. Right? That's what we do. We sell salt, we throw salt. It might as well be pink, it might as well serve the world. And as I've challenged a lot of business owners, pick a color, pick a cause, and get after it.
Pick a color.
So
I love that.
So every business, it's an $8 product at 15 cents, roughly $8 at 15 cents goes, and now it's raising, just that piece is tens of thousands of dollars a year, going to hundreds of thousands, 15 cents at a time. And then now that we made it a real 501c3 5 years ago, we can have golf outings, we can take donations. And that's the point that we're in now with the charity. More fundraisers run by other people so that our charity can be the recipient, or we'll run more fundraisers.
That's awesome. I was actually curious if you guys had become a nonprofit with
Yep.
everything like that, but obviously I haven't worked for you in years. So with the last 5,
Well,
that's great.
should.
I know. That's what I love. See, if you need help pushing around snow this winter,
You should.
it's very stress relieving. Like I used to love it. Just they put me in a big parking lot sometimes, and I would just throw a chew in and just be listening to music, and I'd be in my own little world. Like it's very just relaxing and peaceful.
When I was a
It's
bus driver,
instant gratification too.
I was a bus driver, and during the winters, they're like, if anybody wants to make extra money, we want to plow the schools before. And I'm like, yes, please. And I would just get up there. We had to be there at 3 o'clock. We'd plow, and then I would get on my bus route and do it. But I was like, it was just peaceful to just
It
do
makes
it.
you feel like a little kid playing in the dirt.
It does. It really does.
Does it not? When you're
I'm
just
playing,
when you drop
adult-sized
that
Tonka truck.
blade, you drop that blade on the ground and you're tucking corners and everything, and it's looking pristine. Like I've got it to where I've pulled out before, and then I look behind me and I would see like this little sliver.
Nope.
My OCC would pull back in just to push up, which I could have got out and used the shovel, but I'm like, no, I'm using the big boy truck. Just because,
It's, you either are a snow person or you're not.
Yeah.
Or you either
As
hate
we
it-
know, right?
Yep.
You either hate it,
Yep.
or you're tucking every corner. You are so excited to be up all night, even though you might be tired.
I used to love
with
it.
your chew, sipping coffee, whatever the deal
Yep.
is. It's just so good.
Yeah.
I still do it to this day.
I remember being
I
out
love
there,
it.
and when knowing that the owner of the company, like I would run into you on occasion at different sites I'd be at. When you see the owner of the company out there doing it, you're not above it.
No.
You're not above getting out of your truck.
I prefer it.
That's what I mean. This is what you started, right? The little, what'd you say, 9-year-old kid knocking on doors?
Well, right, but the business, so I'm 62, at 17, I graduated high school at 17. Back then the thing was like everybody was supposed to go to college. I'm like, seriously? And I didn't have any money. So you have to borrow money. This doesn't compute to me. I got to borrow money to pay to go do something I'm not really into for 4 or 5 years, and then I have to be somebody's apprentice, and why don't I just borrow money and go to work? So anyway, I bounced around a little bit in school, but yeah, mostly the more doors you knocked on and the more neighbors you talked to and the more people you help, the more people came out and said, will you cut my grass, or will you help me? And I'm like, yeah, why not? And it took off pretty quick, faster than I thought.
Absolutely. And that was just the 2-man organization, right? It was you and Greg that started up.
Yeah.
Or was it you first?
Well,
or were you guys
it
both
started
buddies?
with a guy by the name of Ray Boyle. Ray and
Okay.
I were business partners for basically a year.
Okay.
We had different visions for where the company should go. So he's still in business. He's still doing the same thing in a different way than I do it. But yeah, then it was me. Then it was some other. You just round up your friends, right? At that
Sure.
point, what do you just said? What are you doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? You want
Right.
to plow? Like, yeah, I'll
let's
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
What are you doing Saturday? I'll go break some leaves.
Yeah,
Like it was
absolutely.
that. And then yeah, Greg was a very, very first official hire, and he
Okay.
still works there.
Is you still there? Good. I
So
love
does
Greg.
Dave Volker, number 3, employee
Love
number
Dave.
3. So these
Love
guys
Dave.
have been around 40 years.
Heck yeah, dude. Those are good
That's
guys.
cool.
I mean,
Cool.
that should speak volumes to the business, that you still got your original hires here or with the business that
Yeah.
they want to be around it, and it does speak volumes. So why pink? Why not blue or another charity? Why did this one stick out to you?
Good call. Well, pink was always in our logo. Somewhere around here is the landscape logo, which has pink color in it. So another go the other way, right? When I was building a landscape business, you look around, and back then every truck was white, red, or black for everybody. And every logo was in the landscape world had a tree or a leaf and lots of green and white and red going on it. I'm like, I can't do. I got to stand out.
You're just going to blend in.
I got to stand out. So the very beginning went NASCAR, little orange and yellow. Had some cool stuff. It was fun for a minute for the first few years, and I don't know where the epiphany came, but I changed the colors. I like the color blue in general. It's just we all have our favorite colors. So I bought a blue truck. We changed the colors to blue. Pink looked great with it. We rebranded the logo. So the logo always had pink. So yeah, why? I don't know. I get asked all the time. Did I lose my wife or daughter or mother to breast cancer? And the answer is no. But I've lost a lot of friends to cancer and acquaintances, and we all have.
Yep. Unfortunately.
So yeah, it was a little bit out of convenience and popularity, and more that it is not common.
Sure, that makes sense.
And so if it's not common, people love it or hate it.
Yeah.
And they recognize it. And
It's a form of publicity, and
I get a lot of crap now if I don't have something pink on. It's phenomenal. It's like a joke with my wife and I. Like I'm not gonna wear pink shoes today. I walk in the office and people are like, "Dude," I'm like, "What? I can't wear Doc Martens one day to work?"
Well, if you see like your social media,
brand, right?
Yeah, but I
Your social
like to wear
media,
boots.
there's-
I don't want to wear tennis shoes every day.
I know, right? On your social media, I see that there's always videos wear the pink shoes today, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of the coolest things. It always starts just showing off, and then you're somewhere all over the country doing something to better yourself, better others. And I think probably why, you said you started out with some guy originally, and then you both had two different visions. He was probably more money based, and you were probably more helping people based. Am I on the right page?
Yeah, and work ethic wise.
Okay.
Just, as young kids, we were both successful in our own way.
Okay.
And I've always not been afraid to work from as
Sure.
many hours a day as you can.
Sure.
And he's a good guy and he's a hardworking guy. He also liked to go do things, I don't know, sports and other things that I chose to give up on and just
Absolutely.
grind.
There's nothing wrong with that. Again,
And just grind.
That's what you do when
But
you're younger.
the pink-
So you can have some time to build something to where later on you can sit back and kind of look at it.
Yeah.
True.
And you don't have to bust your ass into your 70s, 80s. You can sit back. And I mean, and some people are just wired to where you'll probably work till you die.
I will.
As much as you want it. And
I
but
will.
here's the thing is you bust your ass so much now that you still get your free time. You still get your
Yes.
vacations. You've earned it. So it's not like you've busted your ass so much that like you earn it now, so you don't have to wait until later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and yes, and especially serving this cancer community for the last 15 years, you hear even more stories of I worked my whole life and didn't do all these things so that when I got older I could do these, save up my money and do these things, and then people get sick and die,
Yep.
or get sick and spend all their money to stay alive,
Yep.
and it's like, and then they list all the things they didn't get to sometimes, and it's heartbreaking.
It is.
And then so many others are just so joy-filled and so grateful. The majority are just, this is my course, this is my path. Thank you for showing up to help me. Yeah, it's a lot of tears to be shed. There's stories from 23-year-old men this young man, his arm, he was working in a welding and hydraulic facility, and he was pushing together a hydraulic line. And his arm snapped.
Ooh.
Off to the doctor to find out he's got cancer. At 23 years old, it's in his body, and the story of he had raised his younger brother because his mother had passed away from cancer. Like, you're like, come on. Like, why is this happening to these guys? But hardworking, like he survived. Again, he healed up. All the treatments worked. He's a survivor. He loves to work. He was a very positive, like everything's going to be fine.
Like
kind of guy.
It's a tragedy about his arm, but it led to a discovery that could have been far worse. So it was almost a blessing in disguise,
Yeah.
which it sucks the way it happened, but it might have just saved his life together.
Yeah. And again, to meet his younger brother who's looking up to the older brother, his girlfriend who's working 2 jobs to help feed the family and keep things moving. It's a lot of beautiful people on this planet. We were talking before we got on camera that most people are good, and some are not.
There's bad out there, but there's more good.
Yeah, we stay away from those people.
So
Hang out with good people.
So then is the whole charity just local to Brighton?
It's local to Michigan and mostly southeast Michigan.
Okay.
We have made some exceptions to some random things. Well, and now, so that's the core of it, yes.
Yep.
Now I've rebranded and licensed with a peer of mine in Canada.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so this will be their first season, but over the next few years, anybody who knows Paul St. Pierre will know it won't fail. It will only kick ass, take names. So he's going to duplicate a charity keep everything that happens in Canada will stay in Canada.
Okay. Where at in Canada is it starting?
Windsor.
Windsor, okay.
Toronto, but they're also on the West Coast.
Oh.
His company kind of spreads all across Canada, his contracting company. So yeah, but he'll start in the Windsor, Toronto market. Yeah, and it'll be cool.
So this
and
is the
a little
first year?
licensing agreement, so the money that a little piece comes back so that it can go right to the families here.
That's great.
So 14 years in that business, and I've never taken a penny. I don't want a penny from this. Every penny stays, I have my other businesses, but this thing, all the money stays here and either serves the community in starting new things, pays the staff, pays the rent, donates to the charity, nothing goes to Troy.
So with the people that you're helping, like how do you know about them? Do people reach out, say, hey, Bob over here is having issues, or do they apply online, or how do you find out?
All of the above.
Okay.
So hotpinkhelpers.com will not only share, or on social media, will not only share the stories, but give you links to how to apply.
Okay.
A very simple system. But where it all starts with mostly oncology wards, through our churches and friends, and now through this huge following. As I said, there's 70 volunteers at a minimum that help us run this thing. 9 board members, right? So every board member has their group of people, right?
Okay.
And their friends and their friend group, and they push it out. And then it's all organic, right? There's no money spent on advertising. There's no money spent on accounting. There's no money spent on anything. Everything has to be donated to us or done by volunteers. So 99% of the money goes right to the families.
What do you think, how much do you think you've given out in the 15 years you've had it?
Over $1 million now.
Wow.
But about 800 of that in the last couple years. So it was a slow start. It was only me selling salt, 15 cents. You'd round up 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 grand. And I didn't have a charity. I didn't start a 501c3, so I couldn't accept funds from other people. So I would raise that. We would do the math out of this store. How many things did we sell? And then we would call the oncology wards or talk to people. And then right here, very local, we would, at Christmas time, holiday season, right, we would drive over and say, here, and here's why. So that's what we did for about 8, 9 years. And then it became clear, once the number got bigger, and it's my money. I make the money, I give the money, just like anybody could, right? Then it became clear we probably should get serious, meaning, because people wanted to help, and you can't accept donations. So we built the board, we did the 501c3, first golf outing, which is on a banner over here somewhere, raised $38,000. The fifth year one this year netted $270,000.
Wow.
And Ram Construction gave us $160 on top of that.
Whoa.
You're doing something right.
So
yeah.
You're putting the word out there, the right people too.
Well, and what we need most of is more people with that kind of heart.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of people to serve. There's plenty of people to qualify and help. Like the 23, there's plenty. So now the game is, and the challenge is to find more people who are generous through most frequently through their businesses.
Right.
Allied Construction's out here repaving the road right in front of us, and I can see Allied on one of our sponsor signs over there. They were a donor, and so many others, right? And we worked together for a while. So the Weingarts family, the Alta Construction, like all the guys that I know are in my little world are very, and Mechanical Services. I'll do a commercial for Brian real quick. Our top sponsor is a 30-year-old local HVAC contractor.
Cool.
Who's very generous.
I love it.
Every year, top player in the world of generosity. So it can be done.
It's kind of like you've said in past episodes, it's locals helping locals, right? Like local businesses giving to you to help other locals that need it.
Yeah, and want to keep it there as best we can, right? We're trying not to, like I said earlier, we've done some random things in other places. If we all voted for it, if it was some kind of connection, but we're trying to stay right here in Michigan.
That makes sense.
And as close to home as possible.
So,
Southeast.
So to raise the money, it's either have a donation come in or buy the salt.
Or buy the salt.
Okay.
Or other Howell schools, or how the kids in Howell right now are phenomenal. They gave a charity last year like $90,000, right?
Whoa.
So you'd be surprised how many kids in school are doing fundraisers and then in search of who should we donate the money to.
That's great.
So other people haven't. I had a buddy who's one of my plow truck drivers, did a cornhole thing. He raised $3,100 in a cornhole tournament and gave it to the
Gave it
charity.
right over. That's great.
If we get school, so it's also learning to become part of the group of people that are already out there raising money,
Right.
and looking for a great cause.
Yeah.
So we're it. That's all I got to say.
All right, so let's
We're
plug
one of them.
Let's plug the salt. Let's just talk about it. All right,
Yep.
salt. People hate salt, right? It ruins everything and everything. Right? That's what everyone knows it as, right?
Gets on your shoes, gets on the floor.
Is this good? Like, what? Tell me about the salt exactly. Sell me the salt and why it should be at my house or business.
Because they're all, so why it should be?
Yep.
Because they're all virtually the same.
Okay.
Even though there's a lot of branding and marketing about how things are better or worse for pets or concrete or all the
Yep.
things, the scientific answer is they're all pretty much the same,
Okay.
except this one's philanthropic.
Okay.
So that's the primary reason, right? So I like to use a cocktail analogy,
Perfect.
right?
I can
If
relate.
you're making a whatever and whatever, call it a Jack and Diet.
Love it.
That 1 or 2 or 3% more or less of Jack Daniels or Diet Coke really makes no difference. 1 or 2 or 3% in that cup. That's mostly the game in the world of salt. 1 or 2 or 3 in sidewalk products. 1 or 2 or 3% of this product or this product or this product, so they can say it's in there, and then charge more money potentially. I learned a lot about this when I went into business. I bought 17 competitors' products, sent them to Michigan State to have them analyzed.
Really?
Because you don't have to list what's on the back. It's a government thing. You don't have to. That's changing. Right now it's changing. So everybody will have to be transparent about what's in their product.
That's awesome.
But we're right in the middle there. We're right with the majority of the products when it comes to what's in there.
You have the ingredients on here.
We do.
You don't have to.
Because we're not lying about it.
You don't have to, but you do, right? Like
You
you're
don't
showing
have
what it
to.
is.
Well, we will moving forward. The world's getting crazy,
Right.
which is good.
Yeah.
It's good. Be transparent. Share what's
Doesn't
in
it have I can't remember. Doesn't it have like a higher CC level on it?
a little bit.
A little bit. Just that kind of helps to. Now explain. What is the CC level on salt?
So salt, sodium chloride works to about 20 degrees. Once you start adding CC, so once you're adding calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, you do want to add them because it takes it to a lower temp. So this will work to -5.
Yep.
That's the reason they're added, either in a liquid form and the way it gets on the product, most of it, that stuff runs across a conveyor belt, gets sprayed with so it's a liquid product that's some anti-caking in it, which all salts have, colored pink, and then that's laced with, if you will, that's full of calcium chloride and right, and it's sprayed on top of the product. So the blue stuff, the green stuff, the competitor stuff, it all gets made the same way.
I will say,
all gets made the
I've
same
been ever since I worked for you. This is all I use at the bar, right? I always have the pink out there, and we've had some cold ass winters here in Michigan, and I've went to go get rock salt really quick because maybe your facility's not open or whatnot, and I'll throw down just the regular clear stuff, and I feel like it takes forever, or the ice is still built up on these 10 degree, 0 degree days, but I've thrown the hot pink down there, and it sounds like Pop Rocks. It just starts instantly cracking, and like you can definitely tell with that higher level of CC on there that it's working. You can hear it's like the scrubbing bubbles when we were kids.
Oh, this little pop.
When you pour them in the toilet and they're like that's literally what's going on when you pour the pink salt
What
on
were
ice.
those candies that had like a fizz?
The
thing?
Pop Rocks,
Rocks,
or
yeah.
bottle caps, or either one of them.
You bit into it, it had the thing.
Yep.
The other helpful piece on anybody's product is the size of the pellet. So rock salt typically comes in larger chunks, as opposed to these are 4 to 6 millimeter, which means in the simple scientific world, there's more salt touching the snow or the ice. There's more surface area. Like the classic example, like what if this was one big chunk? What if you dropped a 10-pound piece of salt on the ground?
Doesn't cover as much.
10 pounds of table salt works even better, but it's gone in like 10 seconds.
For sure.
Like,
I've used that in a pinch.
on the stairs, family coming over, like throw it on real
exactly.
quick.
Oh, shit.
It works, but it doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't.
It's like
No, as soon
gone.
as it snows, it's already gone. You're
It's
like, oh,
gone.
great.
All right, so how much is this?
Oh, I'm going to get called out on the exact number. I don't know right now, but probably it's
Seasons change.
to
So
be.
how-
There's a sign over there. Hey, Steve, how much is
Steve, get over
this?
here. There you go.
There you go.
$11.99? $11.99 or 2 for 20?
$2 for 20.
This is what, Mr. Allen's over here?
See, it's got Miss Allen's.
All right, so $11.99 or 2 for 20. I can only buy a jug, or can I buy it?
No, you can buy 50-pound bags,
Okay.
which is probably, in all honesty, they're like the same price. They are. This is a convenience thing. That's the market, and it has a much more money spent on the jug. But I would recommend if you're using it all the time, you buy a bag of it and you buy a jug of it, and you just reuse this.
Okay.
Right? Scoop in the
Yeah,
bag.
absolutely.
Then
So
you
I was saying, I see those containers over there. The pink ones, are those made for holding salt?
that's made for putting outside somebody's front door,
Okay.
like the pound.
Businesses, banks. Hey, you know what? Mine just sits in a pickle bucket because I have those in excess, right? So I take a 50-pound bag.
I get it.
Pours in the pickle bucket. Great. Not opposed to
But
putting one
anyway,
of those out
those
front.
that's what those are for. And there's pink shovels and there's pink everything. You know.
To go along with it.
My snow plows are pink. You guys will have to come to the contracting yard someday. The
yeah.
snow plows are pink. The salters are pink, because that's another cool thing. Early on, having a conversation like this, not on camera, with a manufacturer. Next thing you know, his wife is a survivor. Right? You start getting into these stories, and I said, dude, I don't want to have to paint my equipment pink. He's like, we'll just make it all pink.
I actually worked for you the first year.
Yeah.
Remember that first winter? There was more.
You were
of like
there when all the plows came off and went back on,
and they
right?
were like all baby pink.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I remember they all came in, and again, me starting there, I'm like, what is this guy? Like,
What are you doing
I
here?
didn't know, because all
Right.
right, first meeting you, I just moved back from Vegas. I'm young, I'm working a landscaping job. That company gets bought out, merges with you. I remember sitting there in the meeting with you the first day, and you're just kind of explaining yourself, your journey, your this and that, and I'm looking, going, who is this California hippie guy, right? He's got this long,
I cut my hair a little bit now.
a little bit, but he's got these long flowing locks, and he's up there just talking about how he knocked on doors and this and that, and he's got this vision, right? And he's talking about the pink, and I'm just thinking like, all right, man, I'm just here for a paycheck, right?
Right.
Little did I know 15 years later, I'd be sitting here on a low budget podcast.
There's a budget?
Talking to someone, you get paid? Talking to someone that not only have I built a friendship with, but also like I've seen the progression. I've seen, not saying I was there at the beginning, but kind of at the beginning of your
Beginning
hot
of the pink journey, for
I
sure.
saw it right, and I see it all over the place. And whenever I see a pink plow truck, I always think, I'm like, oh, I used to be part of that. You know what I mean? And it's really cool. Like I love to see what you've become in the area. Because like when I was explaining to him, I'm like, hey, have you ever seen the pink plows? He's like, oh yeah, that's him. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's him. Like it's very distinctive, Starting from the one truck of this and that, how big would you say your snow fleet is? Now I know that you have your trucks that run landscaping all year round, but then you have trucks that are just specifically, they got the hoppers on the back, they got the plows year round. They're parked, I remember what the facility is, but it's probably gotten bigger. Give me a ballpark.
Oh, it's gotten bigger. Well, between the trucks and the loaders and skid steers, which we move snow with, there's somewhere north of 100, there's around 150 or more of those. So if you take out the summer rigs, I don't know, 120 or 30.
And you're a small company.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
like,
in the scheme of the world, in the scheme of the country, yeah.
But that's what I just mean. Like you're a big company, but you are a mom and pop. It's like, you're not corporate. That's what I meant by your small company.
Right.
You're just a guy that had a dream, and you've got over 150 in your fleet. That is insane.
We do.
Like that is wow. But yet you think that like 150 always so big, but yet you still make the time for community, for people, for helping.
Yeah.
That's great.
For me, it is. Like we talked about plowing snow earlier. I like the front line end of business. I like plowing the snow. I like working with the guys who want to plow snow. I like cutting the grass. I like working with the guys and learning how to coach and help them with their challenges in life. Because everybody has them, right? And they're young guys and men and women who are trying to get somewhere, and this just happens to be the place they came to work. I want to make it as best I can, offer more than just a job, if that's what they want.
You see potential in people.
So I love it
you
there,
get
and I
behind
love serving the world and not getting paid, right? Because this is a service business. You go over there, I'll do that.
I
Give
feel
me
like
$100 bucks.
your
I'd rather
gratitude
go over
is
there and
paying
just
you.
hand people money.
Yeah.
or give them time. I did a mission trip 2 weeks ago, super special experience.
Where was that?
The Appalachians. We
that's
went
right. That's what
down
he
into Kentucky where cell phones don't work in 2025. So
Perfect.
like 3 or 4 days of,
Nothing wrong with that.
no, but a lot of people to serve and a lot of people to, yeah, a lot of people to help in this world. That's all
right.
I got to say.
So let's end with the last question, and then it's a loaded question.
Oh man,
We'll see if you're ready for it.
open-ended question.
It just, like I said, we did this a couple times, and now it seems to be the ending of everything. But what's next? What's next for you? What's next for your businesses? What's next for the salt business? What's next in your mind?
Well, when you come to so I'm a planner, some version of a visionary, I always have a target. So taped to the door of my office, I run my life in like silos of projects. So this is a project, the landscape company's a project, my family's a project, my faith is, so they're all lined up there in bullet points, what's next. So in each category there's something. But everything from the foundation growing and all the steps to do that, what we already talked about, the landscape and snow company that is the largest thing that I do, organic growth, buying local companies that want out or want to team up with us to become part of a bigger but still small company, training people up. I could go down the whole list. There's more real estate in the game. Right here, there's the Christmas tree store. So the first year of the Christmas tree store will be right here. And as long as we get some reasonable local support, and I think we will, by 2026, watch out. I've got some, we'll have Santa Clauses in the future. We'll have sleighs and we'll just
goes out big
We'll
for
just go
Christmas.
all Christmas store here in Brighton. Get your Christmas tree here. We deliver. Nobody delivers Christmas trees.
Wow.
So we're starting with that in a few weeks, but and we'll see how much warmth and support we get in 25, and then if we get enough, 26 I'll get a little crazy with it.
And
It'll be fun.
that'll be here in this
It'll
location.
be right here in Brighton on Rickett Road, right by St. Patrick's Church. So where we're sitting, right? So yeah, super local, and that's the point.
I love
So
it.
those are all the what's next, and I'm going to Africa next week.
No big deal.
No big deal.
You just
'Cause I
threw
gotta
that in there.
take-
I'm going to Africa.
Because I got to take the kids. Mostly, I want to watch the experience. I want to watch my grandchildren's faces.
That's cool.
And
That's what we live for, right? We want to be able to
to
hand stuff down and do things for our families and
Do
watch
better than
stuff.
our parents did for us. Not saying they did
No.
anything bad, but you want to do better.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm living vicariously through them.
Mm-hmm.
As same with the people I just described in the business. Like I'm living vicariously through them. I don't know. Yes, I will work forever. Do I want to sell something, put a pile of money in, and serve Troy? No, I don't.
Right.
I don't.
I get it.
So that's what I'm doing next, amongst other things.
Amongst other things is a
Amongst
loaded thing
other
right there,
things,
but yes.
Trying to challenge other business owners to pick a color, pick a cause, and get after it. Sell whatevers at the pound, and this much of every whatever goes to something.
Yeah, that put something in my brain when you said that.
Our
gotta do
Christmas
some
our
thinking now.
Christmas trees will have X amount of dollars on top of every one, so it feeds the charity.
That's great. When are your dates that you're going to start selling those?
Right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And they're local Michigan trees, which is cool. I went on this whole hunt. There's a long story, but they're local Michigan trees. So they'll only be a few days old when they get here, which is
Even better.
better.
Yeah,
Because
they'll
a
last
lot of this
longer,
stuff comes from
longevity.
they have a better lifespan.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That'll be
only
just
the
your-
best, only fir trees, there's only 2 varieties of firs. And we're going after bigger stuff because I've learned that 9-footers and up are hard to find, and there's a lot of people with tall ceilings that would
Yeah,
like a
especially in the
little,
Brighton area. People got big houses.
that would like that would like a little bit bigger tree than
Yeah.
this thing that's only 6 or 7 feet tall.
Oh, that's great.
So we'll have those too.
Well, so
Those are some of the what's next.
yeah. So what I'll do is at the end of this, I'll put this address on here so people know where to come. I'll put the website up there so people, if they want to donate, they can do that stuff.
Beautiful.
And that way we can just get the word out and have people start buying their salt here and help out people and buy their trees and help out people and just help out everybody. So like I said, I'll put all that at the end. I'll have the links in our description as well as at the end of this video. But Troy, I appreciate it. I love the story. I can't wait for our part 2 where we get to go check out one of the other facilities and
Anytime.
everything else. And I look forward to that vision board you have as well. So
Any way I can help, that's what we're here for.
Hey,
We've
man,
got cool
you've definitely been
projects,
helping.
great people to interview. There's so many. I mean, Greg won't talk, as we know. But
I know.
Go out and talk.
Greg keeps to himself. He's a man of few words, but he's a hard worker. He's always doing something.
He's building something all
Yep.
the time out in the shop. Employee number 1 for 40-some years, or Dave. But they don't talk much, but when they do, they have very wise things to share.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, we appreciate it. We'll put all the links again and come check them out and buy some salt or buy some trees. And we'll see you guys soon.
Heck
Cool.
yeah. Thanks a lot, Troy.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate
it.
it. Right
My
on.
pleasure. Good deal.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, I mean, what a story. I mean, not just a story, but just a person at the end of the day, right? It's just like we're in an active store right now, so we're going to hear people and everything else, but it just speaks to him, right? People are coming in to buy things. They've already got salt getting sold, and they've got everything else that they need.
My cup is filled just after talking to him. The term, right?
Yep.
Just speaking with someone that is that positive and that just community driven and caring and passionate. I know we do this week after week and we keep meeting with people that enjoy doing what they're doing. But again, there was just something about talking with him today that I feel like I'm ready to take on the world. You know what I mean? I want to start my own organizations. I want to, what did you say? Pick a color, pick a cause.
Pick a color, pick a cause, and do it.
That is, I know I've helped out with Veterans Connected in the past, and which I really think I want to try and get them on board as well. They're another local organization they're a 501(c), but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But I've partnered up with them in the past. But like he said, what if I do a certain signature cocktail that every cocktail that goes through, I can then take a percentage of it and give it back to his organization and help them out. You know what I'm saying? That would be, everyone that orders, I'll get an orange one or a green one or something like that. It's just. Everyone can do it. You know what I mean? It's such a simple thing to do at the end of the day.
His brain should be kept in a jar after he passes because it's brilliant, right? He's got that mindset and trying to help everybody. So that pick a color, pick a cause, and just do it it's brilliant. It's just flat out brilliant. And as he's saying it, I'm sitting there going, oh, I want to do that with our entertainment company. You said, the pound. Just, with you guys do Red Fridays, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, and nothing right now is just you wear the color.
We just wear it just to support.
Right.
And, for people that don't know what Red Fridays is, it's wear red, remember everyone deployed.
Yep.
Right. And I was not in the military myself, but it's just something little that I can do just to help give back. And, I make sure that I mandate that for my staff. I don't care what you guys wear any other day, as long as they're not, bike shorts and.
What if I wore it?
We would encourage that,
Okay,
actually.
yes,
We're going for a new dynamic, or a demographic, I'm sorry, at the bar.
That makes sense.
But, it's just I want the red shirts, and even the girls, they all want to cut their shirts and crop them and this and that. I'm like, you don't cut these shirts. You don't disrespect them. There's nothing sacred about them, but they have the flag on there. That's what they represent.
Right.
And it's that whole mantra behind it that's what you do. That's what he does. He sees pink, like I was talking about with his shoes. If you follow him on social media, he's always pointing down. He says, where are the pink shoes at today? And he's got some pink Chucks, right?
Right.
Some people look at that and go, what's up with this dude wearing pink shoes? You talk to him for 30 seconds, you don't care about why he's wearing pink shoes because you respect the hell out of his organization, his proceeds that go out. He's just, again, dude, it's, something that he's got his pink shoes on and people will be like, oh, what's this guy wearing pink shoes? But after 30 seconds of talking to him, you're like, I love that you're wearing pink shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean? He has his organization, his brand, he represents it, he wears it everywhere. He's the pink guy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it just speaks to the volume of what it stands behind, right? You think of you're only giving 15 cents, whoa, but then it adds up and adds up. They've done $1 million.
$1 million. That
was the $1 million hole in one, but look back there on that wall.
Sorry,
they have a
wrong
count for it says helping local families and
I
it
know.
has the amount. And he said they just haven't updated. Right now it says 900,000, but they hit over $1 million last month. They said.
It's crazy.
In 15 years of doing it, they've done $1 million to people in need, local.
Oh.
And it started with pink salt.
Pink salt and a couple pink plows that were the wrong color, and then we had to
Redo them all
the next season.
God.
Yeah, that was crazy. We put them all on, and then after the end of the season, rather than, so when these Western plows, they come in a box, you have to put on all these extra pieces and the fins and all that stuff, and then you put on their springs and you put it on there. Well, no, we had to take all that shit off and then send it back out. And I remember when they came back in though, that has definitely become the color that you see now with the hot pink. And I think it pops more.
Right.
Nothing wrong with like the soft baby pink, but just the hot pink is what catches people's eye.
Right.
You know, how many times have you been driving down the road before and you're, what is that?
What is that? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's a company that we use for our dumpsters, and they're hot pink dumpsters.
I've seen those.
Right? And it's just one guy, and I go, well, why? And he goes, we stand out and everybody knows us. And I'm like, yep. Like, to their credit, it's the hot pink. It's their thing because it's going towards a charity, right? Like, yeah.
And I love that even though he said, that he's partnering up with the guy up there in Canada, that he's going to run his own, Troy Clog, his own hot pink de-icer company out there. However, at the end of the day, a small percentage of the salt sold there is still coming back to facilitate Livingston County, Southeast Michigan families. Yeah. Okay, you're going into a different country and you're partnering up with someone, but you're not forgetting that it still needs to come back home and stay local. Yeah. So you almost want to get teared up or choked up thinking about it. I've seen him get choked up just explaining stories and situations that he's seen that he never thought he would have been involved with, but now he's super glad that he is. He was able to help a family or whatever.
You could see when he was talking about, like, I've done, and it wasn't like I've done it, but it was like, we've done this, I've helped this. And you could see him like thinking out loud and just how like joyful he was with the whole thing.
He enjoys the hell out of it. He just enjoys helping people. He's a great people person, just a good guy to know.
Right. So with a nonprofit, you still have people on payroll and you still pick a salary. And there are people that will do $1 million in nonprofit for that year, and their salary is $200,000, right? And that's my job. I do it. He gets nothing. Right. He's like, nope, put it all back in.
Because he runs a business and he makes his money off of other things and whatnot. But the de-icer part of things, he's not looking to make $1 million off that. Right. He's looking to help out local communities.
Yeah. And he just wants to help the locals either with that or with the businesses. Like, he's partnered up with the tree business. He's partnered up with the pools now and everything, just to make everything be a one-stop shop that we can do it all. And it's kind of how I've done it.
Anything outdoors. Right. Like, if it's outdoors, I don't want to shop around and get this guy to do my pool, and this guy's going to do my retaining wall, and this guy will do a water feature. No. Or an outdoor kitchen. Troy's like, I can do it all.
Right, and I'll do it cheaper than hiring out for everybody because I can give you one set price.
And I'm not, and then like I said too, I wasn't trying to downgrade it when I said you're a small company. Yeah. And I wasn't trying to be a dick. Right. But in the grand scheme of things, out there, he is not statewide. He has a couple facilities right within a few miles of each other. He's a mom and pop company at the end of the day. He is so small town, but yet he's small town with like conglomerate size.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, as far as
they're big local.
Yes, they're big local. There you go. That'd be a good way to put it. Sorry, I didn't know really how to say that again because I don't want to sound disrespectful.
No, that's how I view ours as an entertainment company. Like, sure, we've got 40 plus locations, which is a lot.
It's just you and your wife running it.
But it's just my wife and I running it with our contractors and stuff like that. But that's it, right? Like, it's big local. But I like his brain of keep it all in house. Like, with our entertainment company, we have trivia, we have bingo, we have Survey Says, we have the game show, we have music trivia, we have karaoke, we have DJing services.
If you want to do anything for a bar, if you want to do anything to have fun, we've got them all. You carry it.
And like, I see other bars that Tuesday night they're with this company, Wednesday night with this company, Thursday's here, Friday's this, and Saturday it's this, and it's like you have to pay multiple people, remember who's doing what.
It's not even just the sheer convenience of cut one check, here we go, but also that I'm good in this field. That we put on a good trivia show, which means I'm going to put on a good Survey Says, which means I'm going to put on a good bingo. Right. They know that Troy, when they're going out and they're doing just basic landscaping and cutting grass and whipping, that turns out so well. Well, all right, let's see what you do pushing snow. Yep. Oh, you push snow really well for us. You tuck the corners. You take the extra time to get out of the truck.
We've been
I have some trees I got to knock down. Or you know what? Oh, now we knocked down that tree. I just made room for a pool. And here we go. You develop not only a work relationship, but a personal relationship, because like he had said, he's been out there. Dude, when I'd be at big jobs, or even sometimes I'd be doing residential, and I saw a beacon one time, right? And I was hauling ass, trying to get in and out of these driveways and whatnot. I get back out on the road and I see this beacon coming down the road. I'm like, oh, I wonder who this is plowing. And I see that it's a pink plow on it as it's getting closer. It's in the night. I roll down my window just to see who it is, and it's Troy. So instantly my butthole puckers. And I'm like,
oh, that's the boss.
Hey man, like I wasn't fucking around, but also I saw him and I was like, he's coming to check his work. He's coming because he cares.
Right.
Whether he was involved with that house I was doing, he was probably on his way to one of the big, like they used to do the airport, I know, and they've done the big Ford plant down on Ford Road. They used to be involved with all these things. He was probably on his way to there to go help.
Right.
But he was just checking out the little jobs along the way, because those little jobs he knows are what help pave way to get the big jobs. Like he's got it dialed in. He learned it at such a young age. And like I said, 15 years ago when I met him, I did not think that I would be sitting here just shooting the shit with him, having a good time and learning more about him. And also didn't think that I would be in my day-to-day running of a business, pulling things off of things that I've learned from him.
Right.
And I don't realize that until I'm literally sitting here talking with him today, and I'm like, that's where it came from. Do you know what I mean? Like he had such an influence that here I am still friends and using his, what would that be? His
product,
right. Or I was going to say his outline for a better business.
Right. You said it perfectly. Is like he checked the little jobs, because the little jobs lead to big things. When I was coaching, we kept preaching the little things matter. Your foot doesn't go the right way, that's going to cause a problem, and it's going to do everything else. And we used to just say that the little things matter, and it's true, right?
Yep.
Those little mom and pop houses where I just got to go push a driveway and it takes me all of 2 seconds to do.
Oh my God, it would take me longer to clock in on the app and then say what I did at the house than it actually did to drop the blade and push it.
Right, but you do that, and then that guy you do his mom's house, and the mom has your cousin, and all these, and then all of a sudden,
hey, my buddy owns the Home Depot there. We're looking for a new account.
Right.
There you go. It's crazy.
I've seen at the pound the pink salt, and I just didn't know what it meant, and I will make sure we have it at our house, because we buy salt anyways.
It does work great. And I'm not just saying this because he's a local guy or because I have a history with him.
Right.
But there really is. That's why I brought up the point of, the CC, the calcium chloride that's in there, because there's a lot of times where you do throw salt down and it's balls ass cold, and you're just like, come on, salt.
Do your thing.
Do math, kind of, But you literally throw that down, it's snap, crackle, pop, and it's like a few seconds later, you just push the pink slush away, and you got just a wet, like he'll post videos up of competitors, and he'll be out the same night, and he'll be like, look at this is how they left their job. And then he'll go a half mile down the road to one of his jobs, and he'll show it, and it's just wet cement and salt down. Like it's night and day,
right.
And I'm not trying to sell his product, because you just drive around town and you see anywhere that has a pink plow or a pink bin, or he even has the pink driveway markers.
I just was looking at that.
Like anything that you see pink in the Livingston and beyond area, it's probably coming from Troy and Great Deal Product or TCLA. You can trust it.
Right. I mean, like I was just looking at the thing when we were talking, like it's got organic stuff in it, and he's already ahead of the curve by saying what's in his salt.
Mm-hmm. And he said a lot of people don't, because they're just like, oh, here you go.
They don't have to.
What's he have to hide?
Right. He's like, okay, here's my dick on the table. Like, this is what it is. Like,
ooh, we got a whole new episode.
Troy,
get back in here.
Time to film our OnlyFans content. But it is. He's like, here it is. Like, boom, that's what I have. I lay it on the table.
Lay it on the table. If you don't like it, oh well. There's plenty of, like he said, there's he used 14 other competitors. Go. They're like, what? A product's a product. I think what sells his product is his story.
I agree.
And his mission.
Right.
And what he cares about.
Right.
Like you said, someday when he's all gone and whatnot, you can only hope that the people that work for him, work around him, his family and whatnot, continue to just bust their ass and care as much as he does. Because it's people like Troy that make communities better.
And let's face it, we live in Michigan where it snows like shit, and it's going to be crazy. You're going to buy salt anyways. Mm-hmm. Why not buy salt from a local person that gives back to locals, and it's not going to cost you any different?
There might be a little sticker shock on a couple things when you're looking at it, but also you have to think a lot of things have gone up. But also, if you know what the extra money is going towards, you're going to be driven a little bit more to actually support it.
Well, you said $11.99 or 2 for $20.
It's like Mr. Allen.
It's like just like Mr. Allen.
$11.99, 2 for $20.
2 for $20. But like
Fubu, Pella, Fat Farm.
Right.
Got you with the Fat Farm.
You got me with that one. I was like, got me.
Adidas, Nike, Reebok.
All of them. But you're going to buy it anyways. Why not just buy this one and know it's going to people in need?
Yeah,
You know,
that's exactly what it is.
I could sit here for hours and hours and talk about him as a person and the business, but you guys understand, like it's good product, it's good people, it's helping those out. I've already put most of the stuff up in the video, but I'll make sure to put in our descriptions and our socials, tag them and everything we got. But follow them, buy the salt from them, go to the golf outings. If you want to make a donation, reach out to them and make a nice donation. If you think you can help them, please do so. Because
reach out, or if you run into Troy at Kroger or something like that, hey, I'm one of the 33 people that follow these guys.
That's right.
I saw you on that podcast. Shoot the shit with them.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got 5 minutes, which is going to turn into an hour because the guy loves to talk, but I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed with what you talk to him about. No. You're not going to walk away going, man, I'm running late, this and that. Everything he tells you is going to lift you up. It's positive. You're going to feel good. Like, again, I want to go out and I want to start a charity right now, just because he just makes you feel so, like, you want to be a part of the community. You want to be a part of something bigger.
I had a rough night last night into this morning, and my brain is going a mile a minute. Like, I want to do this, and this. Like I'm wide awake now on a Friday because we usually film on Monday, but we fit this one in because of his schedule. We wanted to get it in. So
because he's going to Africa. Because everyone just goes to Africa.
That's what I do. I'm actually going next week. I'm just going to Africa.
Oh, no big deal. You too? Cool.
But no, like, it's a Friday. I had a long night, and I'm ready to tackle the day.
Yeah.
And I might just make a chart of my life.
Like ideas.
Like,
put ideas down.
That's it.
Just get an idea board. Like, you might have one already or whatnot. Update it.
Maybe this was an eye opener for you, and you're at home and you're like, well, I've always loved doing this business, but I've never taken. Maybe this is it. Maybe this was the kick you needed, because he could just be a motivational speaker at the end of the day.
Pick a color, pick a cause, and go.
That's it.
Like I said, that is the coolest. It could be used in any business.
Yeah, I think after this, we're gonna have a long conversation between the two of us of what we can do, because it was a lot and powerful stuff, and this was a great episode, and I appreciate him sitting down with us and everything.
People helping people. It's powerful shit, man.
People's helping. Maybe that's what we just have to change the name to, from Worth a Shot to People's Helping Peoples.
People's helping people.
That's it.
Illiterate.
We are, but that's fine.
Oh, that's
either way.
true. Yeah, we can't.
I mean, if you ever stay for the bloopers, you know we are brilliant. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and I believe in 2 weeks we're going wrestling.
We're going wrestling, baby.
We're going wrestling. It's finally going to happen. I'm going to hit Nick over the head with a chair. So make sure you tune in for that one. If you haven't already, subscribe. I feel like I'm an actual YouTuber now. Subscribe to the links. Subscribe. Follow us on all the YouTubes and the Facebooks and all that stuff.
Facebooks.
Yeah, but follow us. Share this one, because this one's got a story to tell. And
even if you don't like us, you gotta like the guy that was sitting in the middle.
Honestly, just ignore us and just listen to him, and you'll be fine.
He's all time.
Yeah, just share this one and help people, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
I love it.
See ya. Okay.
I apologize about the.
No, it's fine.
Whiskey.
We're gonna be fine.
I just keep the 120 proof in my truck at all times.
What do you
Officer.
Do? Officer. I film a very, very popular podcast with 33 people. Yeah. I have to have this.
I have to have this. Oh, the weed? That's for me.
That's from Jerry.
What's that, Cash? You know, this looks really bad right now.
I gotta go.
Drugs, sex, and rock and roll.
Not my life story, but okay. Hey, first of all, happy Friday. That was risky. That was so risky.
You're not.
God, Jesus, I'm downwind to this fucker. Good Lord. Whew.
Finally, it's just me. We're back to the Nick Show, everyone.
Oh, God. Yeah, you're going to want to have the Nick Show.
But we're back.
Good God.
It's stuck.
It was like here, it lingered.
You know what I was taught?
What?
A good friend of mine, Pat, never fart in your overalls because you're the only one that gets it.
It's true.
Dude. Or waiters, or even worse.
Oh, because they're going to keep
they're rubbery, and it's like Batman. It seals in the flavor.
Good.
Batman. Oh my God, it burns. Happy Friday. Ooh. Be tough. I think I just felt a hair sprout on my chest.
It's fine. I wasn't recording. We have to do it again.
Oh no.
I really am not.
No, please don't lie to me.
By December, I'll own another company in Livingston County that will add to this.
You're not buying the pound, are you?
No.
Okay.
You should.
No.
The owner there sucks. The owner there sucks so bad. You should
Wait
do
a minute. I didn't know this was happening.
No.
That coffee is going right through me.
Good luck.
We better hurry this up, dude. Like, I'm bubble gutting.
Just grab one of the pink Western buckets.
Poop in the bucket.
I
Shoot him a text when I leave. I left you a surprise in the bucket.
had to buy one of those things for the pound.
It was a selling point. I did it, then realized it was a real dick move.
So I bought it. Funky until they
You want to just stare at me for a second?
Just
You're gonna yell at him and be like, get the fuck outside.
guys, what the fuck? Guys,
Like you're building or something?
what is this, active store? Like
Right.
trying to sell products and stuff?
What is this, work hours? I'm sorry, it's a 10:39 on a Friday. You should not be open.
Oh my God, don't you know who we are? We're celebrities around here.
We're kind of a big deal.
We're kind of...
33 people know us, apparently. I don't even think my wife follows us yet.
I don't follow us. That's...
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Am I? No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me just feed the geese.
The way the camera was sitting, you couldn't see the bottle.
Oh no.
It was just... It
was filming bloopers.
It was just a noise, and why does it sound like that?
Right, just
Why is it chunky like that?
maybe that's a weird. Maybe that'd be a weird blooper to put on
Nope,
there. At
it's
least-
staying in there. Sorry, Troy, your episode got ruined.
Hey, don't disregard everything good that happened in this episode. I'm still me at the end of the day, and had to be myself. Nick out.